Good morning, everyone. My name is Melissa Wick, and welcome to day 20 of 30 days of morning yoga. If you are on this journey with me, welcome back. I am really, truly grateful to be here with you. If you're here just for this one practice, that is also great. Welcome. If you want to learn more, head over to day 0. So that's the perfect segue, I think, because this morning's practice is yoga for gratitude. And it's one of my personal favorite practices, something that I do every single day, a practice of gratitude. So really tuning into the powerful force that is gratefulness and gratitude, and really allowing ourselves to feel that energy. So this is something I do intentionally. I'll set time aside for, and throughout the day we'll tap into the energy of gratitude if I need to shift my experience, shift my perspective, or I remember, oh, I'm so grateful. So you can try that on throughout the day, and this practice will help set the intention for that. So the prop that you're going to need for this class is something that you could use as support for a supported heart opener. So 3 options. You could use 2 blocks if you have them for supported fish, or you could use a bolster and lay it out and lay your body over it. And if you don't have any of those props, you could always use a blanket or a towel, something that you could roll up like this that you're going to lay over. You don't want it to be too thick, because the thicker it is, the more intense the heart opener is going to be, and we want to lay in this shape for a few minutes at least to really reap the benefits. So this practice is for all levels, as is this journey. And let's get into it. So change into something comfortable, something that you can move in. We're going to warm up the entire body and set ourselves up for gratitude. Let's get this practice started. Let's begin this morning's practice in child's pose. You can use a blanket if you wish to cushion the knees. Toes touch, knees wide, and we'll slide the hands or walk the hands forward. Adjust and get comfortable, closing the eyes. Let us invite in 2 deep cleansing breaths together to fully arrive. A big inhale through the nose, inhale. Big exhale out through the mouth, release. And inhale, fill completely up. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Gently closing the mouth. Return to your natural rhythm of breath. Arriving here exactly as you are. Nothing to add here and nothing to take away. Fully here. Tuning into the natural rhythm of your breath. Just feeling your belly softly rise and fall as you inhale and as you exhale. As we set the intention for this practice around gratitude. Now, theoretically, gratitude is a moment which reminds us of our blessings and our gifts. And when we embody gratitude, we may feel an overwhelming feeling of warmth, light, and joy. And this experience and this energy can be so strong that it dissolves any anxieties, anger, fear, sadness, and even desires. What are 3 things that you're grateful for now? 3 different things. And it could be something material, a person, a place. Grateful for an experience or a certain quality. Three things, and feel into those 3 things. And we will revisit these 3 things at the end of practice. As we move through our asana practice, our posture practice, let's invite in gratitude for our bodies, for allowing us to move the way that we move, and for carrying us through life. So when you're ready, we're going to lift ourselves up onto all fours, tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and invite in a few cat-cows to open up. Inhale, we'll tilt the pelvis, release the belly, soften the shoulders, lift the gaze. As you exhale, pull the belly in, push the floor away, nose towards the chest. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. And then twice more like this. Inhale, open to your cow. Exhale, round, pull in. One more, inhale, open. And exhale, pull in, cat. Come back to your table. We'll invite in puppy stretch, heart melting pose. Hips stay stacked right over the knees. Walk or slide the hands forward. Forehead could come onto a block if you'd like. Slight pull in of the belly. And invite in this openness in the heart space. The energetic heart. Find more breath. Beautiful. Walk the hands back under the shoulders for support. Tuck the toes underneath. Let's come into the first down dog of the practice. Lift the knees, sit bones reach up and back. Maybe you would like to pedal it out. Bend one knee, bend the other. Release the excess tension in the head. Smooth breaths here. Inviting in a long spine. Broaden the upper back. Firm the outer thighs and ankles. Maybe you want to add in a drop with the heels to the right side, body stretch, and maybe drop the heels over to the left. Make this your own. Let's warm up the body a little more here. We'll bend the knees, look between the hands, walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. One cycle of breath in your forward fold. On the next inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or quads, belly in, shoulders back, chin in, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise to stand all the way up, arms reach up. And this time we'll exhale, we'll twist. So right arm back, left arm forward, hip bones stay facing forward. Inviting this openness in the collarbones, in the heart space. Zip the low belly in, inhale, arms back to center. And exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Elongate the spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Smooth breath in. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank. On the exhale, you can bring the knees down or lower from high plank. Bend the elbows back all the way down or prepare for your upward facing. Inhale, cobra, elbows in. Chest open. And exhale, lift the hips, extend the elbows, downward facing dog. Cycle of breath here.
Good. Let's lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Nice and smooth, hips level. Exhale, step your right foot through between the hands, left knee comes down. This would be a good time to pad the knee if you'd like for some support. And then the arms are going to reach up, low lunge, dropping that right hip down. Place your right forearm onto the right thigh, palm faces up, and we'll start to reach that left arm up and over to the right. So we're not going back, this is a lateral. Chest open, reach to the fingers, and then draw that right heel towards the left knee towards the right. Find your breath. Good, and then back to center. You can bring the hands down if you need for some support. We'll come into that modified extended side angle. So you're going to turn your left shin into the center, so it's parallel to the top of the mat. And then your hips are going to face the left side of your mat. Right heel behind the right toes, and then hinge forward. And then right forearm to right thigh, left arm up towards the sky. Now notice here, if you're collapsing, you want to use the core, hold your frame, really draw that right glute under into the midline, tuck it under. You can feel a nice opening in the hips. One more cycle of breath here. Good, release your hands down. Keep this tucking under of the right glute and walk the hands towards the top left corner of your mat on a diagonal. Tent up onto the fingertips and lengthen the spine. Good, and then walk your hands all the way over towards the back of the mat. Left hand down, right leg extends so the right heel comes behind the right toes. So you're facing the left side of the mat. Right arm opens up towards the sky. Arch that right arm up and over, bicep by the ear. So you're zipping up the low belly in here. Stabilize your back. And we'll invite in some circles here with the right arm back and around. Tuning into your breath, make this really nourishing. Just inviting in gratitude for our beautiful bodies and our breath. Finishing off your last circle. And then we'll walk the hands back down to the ground. Frame your right foot, all 10 toes forward. And we'll step back, downward facing dog. Cycle of breath here. Let's move to the other side, moving like honey. Smoothly inhale, left leg rises, belly pulls in, long spine, hips close. Keep pushing down through the hands. Exhale, left foot's going to step through. Maybe here, you use your blanket again. Left ankle under the left knee. Drop that left hip down. Arms to reach up. Low lunge. Asana. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Place your left forearm onto your thigh, palm up. And start to arch up and over to the left. A true lateral, so we're not going back. And we'll have the left heel magnetized toward the right knee towards the left. And that's just a feeling. So you feel the inner thighs start to engage. Invite in softness as we open the whole side body and the psoas. Proud open chest. Beautiful. Back to center, preparing for this modified extended side angle. So the right shin comes into the center, parallel to the top of the mat. Tuck the left glute under, and then find a hinge forward, any amount. So your legs are supporting you. Left forearm to left thigh, left palm up. Right arm can reach up here. So this tucking under of the glute will help to open up the chest, soften the shoulders. Tune into your breath.
Beautiful. We'll release and we'll walk the hands towards the top right corner. So we're on an angle here. You want to tense up onto the fingertips. Find some traction here, gliding the shoulders down. Keep tucking the left glute under, finding some length here. Sweet breath in and out. Beautiful. Now we're going to walk the hands all the way towards the back of the mat, right hand down. Extend the left leg out, heel behind the toes. And then it's almost like you want to draw the hips forward and then zip the low belly in. Stabilize, stacking the joints. And then left arm reaches up towards the sky. Softening the shoulders. You can invite in the arm circles here. So back and around. Nurturing arm circles, opening up the chest, the shoulders, stabilize your right shoulder. Beautiful. Finish off your last circle. And then we'll bring the hands down and walk yourself to frame the left foot, all 10 toes facing forward. Step back, downward facing dog. If you'd like to flow here, this would be the last flow. You can come forward, inhale. Exhale, either come down halfway, creating a shelf, or to your belly. Inhale, upward facing, or cobra. Your flow could also be simply cat, cow. Anything that is symmetrical. Cycle of breath here. Now we'll lift the heels, come down to the knees, and we'll bring the bum to one side and legs come forward. Preparing for our heart opener. So if you're using 2 blocks, you can come into supported fish. If you're using a bolster, you could lay the bolster down the long way and lay over it. If you don't have either of those and you're using your blanket or towel, know that the thicker you make the roll, the more intense it's going to be. So it doesn't need to be too thick. Bring your prop, your towel or blanket towards the back of the mat. Leave some space behind for your shoulder blades to come on the other side. Whatever heart opener you're in, the sit bones stay connected to the ground. If you're laying over a towel or a blanket, have the back of the heart be supported and then let the shoulder blades come on to the other side. So the arms could come out into a T. Maybe you want to bring the hands on the solar plexus or on the heart, or cactus the arms, or one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Your legs could be straight out long, or maybe you want to have the knees bent, feet wide, knees fall in to touch. Or maybe soles of the feet together, knees open. So whatever shape you're in, let's say you're laying on a bolster or you're over the towel, and you notice that your chin is way higher than the forehead, you might need a little extra support to lift the heads. The chin and the forehead are in the same line. So choose your supportive heart opening shape. Closing your eyes. And just soften into your breath. And feeling the parts of your body that are connected to the ground. And feeling the parts of your body that are being supported. Inviting in one breath at a time. Let's tune back into those 3 things that we're grateful for. Go through each one and really feel into the energy and the experience of gratitude. Really embody it. Know that tuning into the energy of gratitude, whatever it is you may be grateful for, it doesn't need to be grand, can shift your energy in the moment, can shift our perspective. Let yourself bathe here in the energy of gratitude. Let it radiate throughout your entire being. Now you can stay in this supportive heart opening shape as your Shavasana, your final resting. If you prefer to come back down onto the ground with no props, you can do that. However you want to take your Shavasana. And see if you can lay here for at least another few minutes to really allow yourself to absorb and receive the intent of gratitude. Receive your practice, receive your efforts. I thank you so much for your trust and for sharing your practice with me and for being on this journey with me. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Hi yogis, if you're looking to add on a meditation practice to your yoga journey or just to your yoga practice in general, you can select from one of these short but potent meditation practices. You can pick one to suit your needs. You can try the same one for the whole 30 days or try different ones depending on what you need in the moment. The meditation practice will help to deepen your yoga practice and it'll help to deepen your connection with yourself, strengthen your awareness, and learn some tools on how to self-regulate and to find that place of ease and calm within you on and off the mat. Namaste.